Yeah, g'day, my name's Ben Lawson from Monte Carlo Store Creek at Stuart Town, New South Wales. We've got about 5,500 acres here of mainly, we run about 4,000 ewes and about 500 head of cattle plus about 400 acres of cropping. And we're also a family contract fencing business as well. So about 4 years ago we had a bit of a cyclone come through and it did a hell of a lot of damage. There's probably was 13 k's of fences down and probably a couple of 1,000 tonne of timber down. So we were using the 4-in-1 bucket on the front of the tractor and the skid steer here, but we just couldn't get the sticks cleanly without too much dirt. So this has really changed our operation because we're still cleaning up even today. The ability to push the sticks with the rake open and just clean up as you go instead of taking all that dirt has really changed what we're trying to do here. The other beauty of it is we can actually, when the trees are down, we can put a log in it, and we're cutting this high of the saw, and then we just drop it and then cut the last bit on the ground and then go again. So we've just been mainly using it like that. As far as the fencing business goes, it's really good for when we're clearing lines. Everything's in a nice neat mess instead of, obviously 4-in-1 buckets, they take a lot of dirt. This is just tickling the top of the soil. And as you'll see here in a minute where we're doing a house fence, just coming in and picking up the concrete pillars very gently, you got the finer grab. So anyway, that's the main reason we swapped over. So after having it for about 2 years, we've actually found that it's really good for the control of blackberries and woody weeds on the farm. Not taking all the soil, but you're just pulling them out by the roots. As far as the fencing goes, it's awesome when we're doing garden fences for people because you can get in and pull the tree straight out and you're not making a hell of a mess. You can actually go over the fence and grab it. So it really has made a hell of a difference to our business. When we were looking to acquire these sort of material, like this claw, we went with the Rata claw because of its construction. We're a lot happier with the way the fingers sit on the ground, and we're also happy that it was a separate machine. It didn't attach to your blade on your bucket, and the customer service was above and beyond any phone calls that we made. The one hold up we did have was just in our own minds making up whether to put the claw on the front of a tractor or the skid steer. That was the only hold back we had, and we've obviously chosen the skid steer, and we're very pleased because the accessibility in some of our country can be a bit iffy, whereas the skid steer handles it pretty well. One of the best thing we love about it is the size of the timber that it can handle and open up to. And it's probably been the best attachment we've bought for the skid steer out of everything. Anyone considering one of these claws or anything similar to this, the biggest thing we found was the customer service. Even though it's a New Zealand company and we're in the middle of central west New South Wales, nothing was a problem, and every phone call was answered and every email was returned and the delivery time was spot on.